and I'm upset, man. Now, I don't even play NBA 2K18 as much as I used to before in the last couple of months. I've just been chilling and watching sports and stuff like that. Also doing some summer class. But when I do play, and I see a build is close to getting to the next level, which means it's close to getting new upgrades, I do try to get the next build, you know, the build upgraded. And that was the case with my sharpshooter. So I was only about 10% left until the next upgrade. I was at like 91%. Proceed to level up, get the upgrades, and what do I see I get? Rebounding and blocks. After all that time, and this sharpshooter, even though it's only an 88 overall right now after getting these upgrades, I've been having this sharpshooter since like the longest time. And you know I have multiple builds, so I've been using multiple builds, so it's kind of hard to get some of these builds leveled up after a while, you know what I'm saying? So I got this pure sharpshooter level up, see the upgrades, rebounding and blocks. And I was highly upset. Rebounding and blocks, man. And I understand I'm just an 88 overall, so I really can't complain and all this and that. But yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Enough is enough. Nobody seems to be talking about it. I don't know. I don't even watch anybody's other 2K videos anyways. But I feel like this needs to be addressed, and it needs to be spoken, and it needs to be put out there, and at least Mike Wang needs to acknowledge this. The way leveling up works in 2K18 is so trash just by the fact that, one, there's no rep in this game, which I think is a problem, and then two, you can't choose the upgrades you get. Like, I think that's the worst part, because as I'm sitting there with my pure sharpshooter, I'm like, oh, all this time I took to get, and I didn't probably take a lot of time to get there. It's just that I just occasionally play on some of these builds and they just level up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get something useful, something decent. Now, I'm not saying these are bad upgrades, but for a sharpshooter, it's not what I want. I still could get mid-range, talk about ball handling, talk about maybe something like speed or passing or any one of those that I would be fine, vertical even, and give me rebounding and you give me blocks. Stuff that should be used on something like a lockdown defender, which those are maxed on a lockdown defender, but even my lockdown defender, the lateral quickness is still an 84, speed's not maxed, and I'm like, I'm a 92 overall, I'm based on defense, and my lateral quickness is not, it's not maxed, and I'm a defensive build? Like, what are you waiting for, 2K? I understand I got my blocks maxed out, and I understand I got my steals maxed out, but you're missing one more category that's very important for a lockdown defender, and that's lateral quickness. Now, the same thing can be said for a lot of archetypes. Same thing as a playmaking shot creator, where I think I still have a bar left on my playmaking, and I'm a 91 overall. And it's stuff like that that just irks me, man. And it's like, I'm not sure who made the idea that 2K should choose the upgrades we get, and not us. Because if we were allowed to choose our own upgrades, every player would be different. Every single player would be completely different, because every single different player has a different mindset to how they would make their build. Because back in 2K17, remember, some people for their slashers, and I was one of them, I actually upgraded my strength. My slasher never got a 3-point shot. His 3-point shot was stuck at 35, and some people in the comment section were like, Waffleman, what the hell are you doing? You're stupid. You're an idiot. Why would you put strength on a slasher? And I was bodying people, man. My slasher was bodying people, man. He had that strength, even though sometimes it didn't matter in 2K17, it did have an effect. I mean, having a 60-something strength as a slasher, when all these other guards have like 20 and 30-something strength, you felt powerful, man. And the same thing was when you upgraded your speed first, and it was such a hard decision to make, and it was an interesting part of the game that you had to sit down, and if you didn't have enough upgrades, you'd be like, okay, what am I going to upgrade? Am I going to upgrade my mid-range max? Maybe I'll upgrade it to right here. Maybe I won't upgrade my 3-point all the way. Maybe I'll keep a little bit off the defense because I know how to play defense. And it was like, okay, you have your own ability to build your own player. In 2K18, it doesn't happen like that. You just upgrade all the way, and then you're just waiting for 2K to just hand you out the upgrades. And it's kind of boring, man. It kind of also makes the game boring because you can't choose your upgrades. You can't make builds unique. You can't see what this or that does. And it just makes the game trash. And I just feel like they need to bring back the old rep system from 2K17. I think that was way better because in 2K18, for instance, if I hop on a new play, if I hop on my pure sharpshooter, nobody is going to know that I've played 2K18 for a long time and I know what I'm doing and I played 2K17 and all that stuff because there's no rep system. All they have is the 88 overall there. So if I play as my playmaking defender, a lot of people are going to be like, I'm not playing with this bum. Why would I play for 85 overall when we got 90s on this side? And people don't even play. That's why it's so hard. I think it's more difficult to get a park game in 2K18. It's because all people do is look at the overall. They're like, oh, this nigga's a 90. I want to play with him. But this guy's an 85 or 86 or 87. I'm not going to play with them. Like, why would I play with 85, 86 with them? They probably just started this game. Meanwhile, I've been playing this game for months since the game came out. I've been playing this game, but my playmaking defender is only at 85, so what can I do about that? Same thing for my sharpshooter. People are going to see the high 92 overalls, and being a high overall like a 93, even though it's not that high, 93 overall is not even, that doesn't even mean you're good. There's so many people that are even not even good, and they're 92, 93, 94 overall. Like, it doesn't even matter. That's why I think 2K should bring back rep. So now that I have all these different builds, sure, not all of them might be the same overall, not all of them, some of them obviously could be higher than the others, but every time I log into a different player, I still have that same rep, which represents the amount of time I put into 2K. And then if you want to see my record, sure, you can see my record, you see my teammate grade, but the only thing you're going to figure out of how good a player is or how much he's played is if you see their record. And even I don't even play that many park games. I mainly play pro-am games, so people are not even they're not even going to see the pro-am record. They're going to look at the park rating and like, that's all he's played. That's all he's done. I mean, I'm not going to play with this dude, but you don't know because I don't have the rep. Imagine if we had rep in 2K18 like 2K17, and you had people like mascots, you know, superstar 3s or legend 3s in the game who had mascots and stuff like that, and they actually had rep. People would respect you no matter what overall you are. I feel like that was the case in 2K17. I would hop on the park as an 80 overall, 84 using my new build. And remember when I used my new build, hop on the park, and people didn't care what overall, they just saw the rep. That's all they saw. It was like, this guy played a lot, he must be at least decent to at least play this much. Then you look at my record and you see, you know, they're fucking with me. It's not the case in 2K18. They look at your overall, they're like, this man hasn't played any games. And the thing is, the rep system I think works better because in 2K18 all you have is this overall system, and the overall unlocks the rewards. That's the problem. That is the main problem in 2K18. The overall unlocks the rewards rather than the amount of time played or how good you are. Rep unlocked the rewards in past 2Ks. In this 2K, the overall unlocks the reward. So for every single build, you have to keep on unlocking the reward you already unlocked for probably another build. If there was rep, if y'all unlock, once I unlock that thing with the rep, it's unlocked for every single player. And I think that's how it should be, because I shouldn't hop onto another player and lose every single thing that I've earned from the other player. The only thing I have to say about that is things like defensive anchor and floor general for the playmaker and the lockdown defender. Sure, those have to be unlocked by overall. I agree that has to be unlocked by overall or some other means. That should not be unlocked by rep. But everything else, it should be unlocked by rep. You should be able to keep the same clothes on every single character. Everything you unlock, like the skateboard and the bike, should be available for every single character you have. Every single thing, like the freaking mini basketball court, the energy. Oh, let's talk about the energy, right? So once you get to 92 overall, you no longer have to go and grind for energy in the fucking Gatorade thing or whatever. I only have that for my lockdown defender. And it's actually pretty convenient because I don't have to worry about getting energy and losing energy in Pro-Am or Park. It's very convenient. But I've only got that since like last or 2 months ago. And it's only on my lockdown, so I can't take that benefit of it for my other characters. I mean, this is a problem that's just, they need to bring back rep, man. This is a problem that if they brought back rep, which I don't think anybody's complaining about. The only problem you can have with rep is probably the rewards, or maybe how long it took to get some of these rewards. Other than that, though, man, this overall system is, I don't know, they had so many trash ideas in 2K18. It's kind of unbelievable, man. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And please, if you agree with me, man, go on Twitter at Mike Wang or even Ronnie. I mean, Ronnie 2K is probably not gonna look, but at least Mike Wang. Just tell him, man, bring back the rep system. Get rid of this overall system of unlocking wars. I mean, this just try. It doesn't make any sense, man. I'm sitting here not being able to choose my upgrades, not getting the same rewards for that should be unlocked for every single build. It just makes me not want to play, because what is motivating you to actually grind these players? What's motivating you to actually play the game and be like, alright, let's get this? Because if I was able to choose my own upgrades in this game, I'll be like, okay, let me just grind my playmaker a little bit more. Even though I might not like this game that much, I'll grind it a little bit more just so I can choose the next upgrades I get and at least get the builds that I want. That's motivation right there. That gives people a purpose to play. If you don't know what you're gonna get, you're just playing. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, that's all I gotta say, man. Leave a like for more. I'm out for now. Peace.